Hey guys, my name is Jort and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to the home gym. Today we're going to do a video about 10 best squats you have to do in your program and benefits of each one of them. Let's get right into it and start off with a bodyweight squat. The bodyweight squat is the easiest. It's a beginner level squat and it should be done just like I'm going to show you now. You stand tall and engage your core and abs. Then you lower down both your hips, you send them back, and you bend your knees as well. You keep your chest up and move down until your thighs are parallel to the ground. After that, you push through your heels, you stand back up, stand tall again. That's one rep. You can repeat them as often as you can. The benefits of this one, it's just easy. Most people can do this, and if this is too heavy, you can do them partially. So you can move down just a little bit and then come back up. You can do these fast, which is great for your cardio, but you can do them slowly and steady to train your muscles in a very balanced way. Because you have no added weight to your body, it's very balanced between the front side of your legs, the back side of your legs, and your core. Those are the benefits of the bodyweight squat. The second one is also with body weights, but there is a catch. It's a jump squat. It's almost the same as the bodyweight squat. You engage your core, you move down with your hips and your knees at the same time, but instead, when you're down parallel, instead of just moving up and standing tall, you're gonna explode. So you're gonna jump. As you can see, I was explosive from the bottom and I swing my arms back to gain even more momentum. The benefit of this squat is it's relatively low impact for your tendons and your joints, yet you can develop a lot of explosiveness and a lot of power. It will also jack up your cardio, so this is a very good movement to burn even more calories. That's the second type of squat. Let's go to the third and one of the most well known. It's the back squat. I'm going to grab the bar and I do over a single rep. You put the bar onto your back. Again, you stand tall, engage core, hips and knees at the same time until parallel, keeping your back straight and then standing up tall while pushing to your heels. In this exercise, you have two different positions for the bar. You have a high bar squat, which I just did. It's on top of my traps. And you have a low bar squat. You will position it below your lats on your shoulder blades. There is a difference between those squats. Because you move the bar further back, you will have to hinge more at your hips. So a low bar squat with the bar way down on your shoulder blades will require a more forward angle of your upper body and emphasize more of your posterior chain. So the back side of your core, your lower back, your hamstrings and your glutes. Your quads will still be working, just a little less as with a high bar squat. With the high bar squat, as I said, your torso is more upright and you will focus a little bit more on your quadriceps. This generally allows for a deeper squat due to the more upright position, but it will be a little bit heavier, so most people will go heavier with a low bar squat. Use both these variations to specifically train those different parts. And let's go on to the next squat. It's also a squat with a barbell and an even more upright body position. It's called the front squat. Most people use these for training in weightlifting, and that's why you have a specific position to grab the bar. Let's demonstrate. When I go for a front squat, I'll go in a front rack position. This means that I have them laying to my neck, on my clavicles and my shoulders, and I have my hands in a quite awkward position. This is done so after your front squat, you might be able to do a jerk or a shoulder press. There are also other grips. When you just want to use the benefits of this movement, you can also use like the cross grip or even put straps on it to make it even easier to hold on to the bar. The movement of this squat is the same. You hinge on your hips and your knees, go down and push through your heels to go up, all while engaging your core. As you were able to see, and I already told you as well, the body position is even more upright. So this will tell you it's even more quadriceps focused, more focused on your front side. Yet it's also focusing on your upper back. Because of the awkward position of the bar, the upper back will round if it's not strong enough, and this will make your core and your posture work way harder. In my opinion, this is the best exercise, the best squat to do. The next one is it's a technically easier squat. It's the hack squat. And for the hack squat, I'm gonna use my Smith machine. In a lot of commercial gyms, you have even a machine to do hack squats specifically. Because what's the difference between a regular squat and a hack squat? Is when you have your weight on just a regular bar, you always have to keep moving and keep the center of weight above your feet. Otherwise, you would be falling back or forward. With a hack squat, you won't be doing that. Because the use of the machine, either a Smith machine or another type of hack squat machine, you can position your legs in front of the machine and lean back against the bar. You drop down, and after you be parallel with the ground with your thighs, you stand back up. As you can see, my upper body is even a little bit backwards compared to my hips and compared to the front squat. So this is a purely quad focused exercise, and it will focus more on your legs and less on your core because you have this stabilized machine. The next squat is the pin squat. The pin squat, or also sometimes called the bottom up squat, is a squat you do with the bar starting in the bottom position. For this, I have to use my safety spotter arms. I put them relatively high and I put the bar down on the safety spotter arms. This is different as a regular squat because you will be moving on top of the place you put the bar. For example's sake, I'm going to do a front squat. You can do the pin squat with either the front squat, the back squat, or the low bar back squat or the high bar back squat. But for this example, I'll be doing the front squat. You move down under the bar, and from this position, you stand up. You can either go back down or just drop the bar onto the spotter arms. Because of the noise, I won't be dropping it completely, but if you use the spotter arms, or either you can use boxes, you can drop the weight on it, move back down, and stand back up. That's the pin squat. What's the benefit of this position, of this squat? You can explode out of the bottom, which makes your bottom position stronger. This is for most people the heaviest part in the squat. So if you have to focus on the bottom part of your squat, try pin squats for a while, and maybe you'll see the benefits as well. The next exercise is the sumo squat. For this example, I'll be doing it without a bar, just so you can see the movement better. I'll be moving the camera down because the most important part will be my feet. A sumo squat is like a sumo deadlift. You'll be standing wider with your feet and your toes further out. You drop down and stand back up tall whilst all engaging your core. You point your feet out 45 degrees. With a regular squat, this is just 10 to 25 degrees. It's especially important to focus to press through your heels in this squat. And you have major benefits on the inner side of your thighs. It will target the adductors, and it will engage your glutes as well, because it will reduce the effectiveness of your hamstrings. Some people may call this a lunge, but the side squat is also an effective way to train the same muscle groups you train in a squat. You start by standing up tall, engaging your core, very important in this exercise, and then shift your weight to one leg with a large step. So I step out and I switch my weight over that leg. My other leg will be straight, I drop down and I stand back up. You can start this movement with just body weight, because it's already pretty heavy, because you're moving most of your body weight with just one leg. The target muscle of this squat variation is the adductors, the inner thighs, but they're also more used than regularly on the abductors, the outer side of your thighs. This is beneficial especially for sports like football, soccer, rugby, where you'll be moving side to side to get around opponents and win your game. The next one is, some people call it the Bulgarian split squat. I just call it the elevated split squat, and I'll be using my Smith machine to show you guys the movement. This is also a squat variation that looks a lot like a lunge. In this exercise, you put your leg up on a bench, or on, in this case, the Smith machine. The other foot should be placed well in front of the elevated feet. You keep your front feet flat, and whilst engaging your core, you drop through your front leg and push with all your strength to your front leg. This is a major balance benefit squat. It also improves the unilateral strength and stability. So when you have to move a lot from one leg to another in your sport, it's a major go to try this exercise and do it more often. It also engages your core, because you're not stable and your body is trying to fall over when you're standing up, especially when you get tired. And this is one of the difficult ones. The next squat is the pistol squat. What is a pistol squat? It's a single-legged squat. Most people just do this with body weight. You can use a plate to stand on. You use the plate so you have a little movement for your other leg to move it out in front. As you can see, focus you guys back on my face again. As you can see, I grabbed the front part of my foot just so I'm more balanced. This is again a unilateral squat, so good for the single-legged motions you have to do in your sports. It's also a major exercise for your core because you're unstable and you have to balance yourself. So those were the 10 best squats you can do and you have to do in your workout schedule. If you have any thoughts about squats and if you think these are not the best, drop a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and I see you guys next time.